There's been a lot of ambulance traffic. There's been sirens going off all over the place, and a lot of people have been taken to hospital.
It's also, David, a residential area as well as being home to those two iconic tourist locations.
Well, actually, it isn't. It's a large square surrounded by the main mosques in Istanbul, the Sultanahmet or Blue Mosque. There's a number of other smaller mosques. The huge Byzantine Cathedral, Hagia Sophia, the underground palace, which is a Byzantine water system, and a lot of small hotels. So there's not really anybody who lives around there.
Right, but further on, beyond that tourist area, there are apartments and so on. But having said that, if indeed you were going to strike at the very heart of Turkey, this would be the location, wouldn't it?
Well, this would be the location you would attack if you wanted to attack the Turkish tourism industry. Killing tourists, foreign tourists, obviously makes the headlines around the world. Doing so right in the very centre of Istanbul, in the main area that tourists are attracted to. I think the message is very much whoever was responsible wants to affect the tourism industry in Turkey. They want to encourage tourists not to come here, which is very worrying. Tourism is a huge part of the Turkish economy. Yes,
Istanbul is the sixth most visited city in the world, apparently. And, of course, the country, as I was just saying earlier to our correspondent in Ankara, has been on high alert since those bombings last year.
That's right, yes. There was a Suruç bombing down on the Iraq-Syria border, and also the big bombing in Ankara, the peace rally. As a long-time resident of Istanbul, I can say that I've been on alert for some time. I've lived here for 27 years, and really I'm reaching the point where I'm wondering how long I'm going to be able to continue living here. I really don't feel safe anymore.
And that is something that people do talk about how tense it is in Istanbul at the moment. And certainly a bombing of this nature will send ripples throughout the country and, as you say, beyond, because tourism is such a vital part of the country's economy.
It is, and this is not the first time that the tourism sector has been targeted. There's been similar attacks in, I think, if I remember rightly, in late 1999 and either, I think it was 2001 or 2002. Those attacks took place early I think the first one was in the winter, and the second one was very early in the tourism season, at the very point when the majority of, let's say, package holidays are booked. So certainly the likely effect is that people who are now thinking about where they're going to go on holiday this summer will possibly be thinking that they don't want to come to Turkey as a result of this bombing.